Stay fresh music.
Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure most of you GTA veterans know already, Rockstar Games release a brand new time trial to start up every single week, and I like to cover these time trials on my channel to show you guys by far the best and easiest method to complete them in under the par time. And if you guys aren't aware, these time trials will earn you guys a very nice 50k in just a couple minutes. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you do want to see me post more money making guides in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below. Also do feel free to subscribe if you are new. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so quickly before I actually get into this week's time trial, I do want to respond to a few comments that I seen on last week's video. Now I am assuming all of these comments are from pretty new subscribers that haven't seen me cover these time trials previous, but they was basically just saying that they couldn't see the time trial showing up for them. Now don't worry if you can't see the time trial showing up for you. This is a very basic issue to fix, and it could basically be one of two different things. So the first thing you guys want to check is that you've actually got it showing up on your show options. Now to do so, as you guys can see on screen, you could be in a public session, an invite only session, it doesn't make a difference. All you want to do is hold select to pull up your interaction menu, go all the way down to hide options, go past jobs and events to other, then go all the way down until you can see time trial. Now you guys will notice to the right of all your options it has hide or show. Even if yours says show, flick it right just a few times so it says hide and then show again, because it might have been glitched out or a bit bugged out where it wasn't showing up for you. Now once you guys have got the time trial showing up on your mini map, the second issue it might be why it's not actually showing up for you is because you're in a session by yourself. You cannot do this in a session solo. You can do it in an invite only, a friend session, a public session, but you must have one other player in the free roam session with you. So don't waste your time trying to find another player to be in your session. Just simply press start and find a new session. That could just be a random person in a public session. So once you guys have done these two things, the time trial should now be showing up for you. Now another comment that I've seen, I do believe this wasn't from an English speaker, I believe the person was Spanish, so any of you guys that maybe ain't from America or England or an English speaking nation, I did see two comments saying download job link please. Now I do want to emphasize this is no download link, just in case you guys are brand new to GTA 5. You might be aware that you can actually download player created jobs and races. This is actually put here by Rockstar Games in free roam. It was actually part of the free roam events DLC which came out months ago. So just to clarify, if you guys aren't too aware of how GTA 5 works, this is not a downloaded job. This is just simply a public event which runs weekly at the start of every single week, which will earn you guys 50k legit. I do want to add that also, this is not a GTA 5 money glitch. Even though the figures sounds like a money glitch, 50k in 2 minutes, I do want to emphasize this is perfectly legit. So you guys haven't got to worry about getting banned or losing any of your cars or any of your garages. And to be honest with you, I really don't see the point of using any money glitches nowadays. Even though I don't post any of them on my channel, I am aware that Rockstar patched these money glitches so goddamn quick that you guys are basically wasting half a day just to find one that actually works, and then by the time you get around to doing it, Rockstar most likely already patched it. However, hopefully you guys do appreciate me covering some of the issues that you guys have been experiencing right at the start of the video that might help the majority of you out in the long run. So if for any reason you still can't see the time trial once trying these two methods, then do be sure to definitely leave a comment and I will respond to you within 2 days of this video going live. I do get a bunch of comments on certain videos much more than others, so it is quite hard for me to reply to everyone, but I do try my best to reply to as many of you guys as possible. Nonetheless, as I've got those issues out the way now, all of you guys should be able to find this week's time trial, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so this week's time trial is called Observatory, and obviously it does take place at the Observatory. It does have a part time of only 2 minutes 4 seconds, so you guys really have nothing to lose out by going ahead and trying out this week's new time trial. I don't believe you'll do it in your first 3 attempts. It might take a few runs to get used to it, but as you guys will see in this video, unlike previous time trials where they could look pretty easy, but when it comes down to doing it, they are pretty fucking hard. This one looks very straightforward because it is pretty much very straightforward. So as always, make your way over to the time trial. You want to go ahead and start the time trial so you can now see the finish line. Now once you guys can see the finish line, you just simply want to set a waypoint, so when you respawn back in, you now have a waypoint to the finish line. Even though a waypoint is very unnecessary for this time trial because the route is so goddamn easy to memorize, but nonetheless set a waypoint anyway just so you don't go too off track. So as always, I would suggest you guys go ahead and use your fastest motorbike that you have. I will talk about the best motorbikes to use for this time trial once I've actually done it. However, I don't want to talk about that right now because I just want to get straight into the time trial. Don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. Have your bike parked up as I do on screens. Have your front wheel outside the circle. Pop a wheelie as soon as you start this time trial. Now, as soon as you start the time trial, stick to the right side of this dirt path. Try and pop a wheelie if you can, another one while going up this little mini hill. However, you can just lean forward by holding down X on the PlayStation or A on the Xbox. Now, jump straight off this hill and go slightly to the right, and you guys will notice it's like an in-dip dirt path in between the two trees. If you simply follow this, it will lead up to a stunt jump, which is going to lead us straight onto the opposite dirt path over this road, as you guys can see. Now, as soon as you guys land a stunt jump, move to the left by about 1 inch, or else you will bounce off this rock, as you can see. Now, from here, all you guys want to do is lean forward and follow this entire dirt path. You can do a few wheelies in between if you're feeling confident like I just done. However, you don't really need to do a wheelie for this part. Just keep following this dirt path. Now, as soon as you guys see this little dirt path going to the right and cut across the grass, and you guys should notice a big pole in the distance. You want to be on the left side of that pole so you can jump straight back onto the road. As you guys can see, pull a few wheelies to increase your speed. Now, if you guys look at my mini map in the bottom left, you'll see that there's two little lines sticking out on this road. You want to take a left just before those two lines, as you can see me doing on screen. You should then be coming towards Trevor's runway. Now, once you guys arrive at Trevor's runway, it's very straightforward from here. Just cut straight across it, as you can see me doing on screen. Now, as you guys can see, I'm so glad this happened to me. I was experiencing major lag throughout the entire day, to the point where, as you guys can see, my entire lobby got lagged out, and I was still able to complete this time trial straight away very easily. So you guys really have no excuses this week. Now, once you guys get onto this part, you're basically just following the waypoint from here. This is just a straight road to the finish line, and obviously because you guys are in Blaine County, you ain't getting that much traffic at all. As you guys can see, that the most cars you'll see on any one side of the road anytime is one. You'll never get like two cars directly crossing each other. So if you guys can't do a wheelie, just lean forward in between the cars, as you can see me doing on screen. Nonetheless, if you guys do watch my time trials every week, then you'll know at this point of the time trial, I'm usually doing much more wheelies than I actually am. And I'm going to be honest with you here, because we've got such a head start at the start of the race by following that dirt track, you don't even have to do a wheelie for this part. So I know a lot of you guys maybe struggle to hold wheelies for more than 5-6 seconds. Just keep popping little small wheelies in between, and this time trial is still very easily doable. So there we go, guys. As you guys can see, 52k in just 2 minutes from completing this week's brand new time trial. If you guys have enjoyed this video, do be sure to drop a like down below, so it shows you guys do support the channel. I do also want to apologize if my voice does sound a bit off during this video. I'm feeling extremely ill at the moment. Nonetheless, just like last week's time trial, going off the feedback, you guys really seemed to like it when I played the time trial back at the end without me doing any commentary and slightly slowing it down a very important part, just in case you guys do want to come back at this video at a later date, because like I said, this time trial is available for the entire week. Or some of you guys might just prefer to watch these time trials without listening to my annoying British accent. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.